Okay, so you saw, if you watched our previous video, you saw our haul from this super good sale. So this is our clothing haul, and we're kind of in the middle. We list on eBay and Poshmark and Mercari. We also list on Etsy, but not clothes. But we list on things for clothes, but we're also considering getting into Whatnot. So that's an auction site that's like a live auction site. And so I've been on the lookout for clothes that I can pick up for a decent amount of money so that I can sell it on Whatnot is my plan. But anyway, we hit the jackpot because at this particular garage sale, all the clothes were $1. So I got 2 pairs of these Wrangler cargo pants, which are cool. I didn't even know that Wrangler made cargo pants. I got 2 pairs of those for $1. I got this Ascend, and those go kind of for like $18-ish, $20 on eBay or some of the other sites. I got this Ascend shirt, and this Ascend shirt will be like in the $18, $20 range. So if you're paying attention to stuff, you can, especially men's clothes can go for really good money. Women's this.
It's because we never get rid of our clothes.
Probably. There's really.
I got shirts 20 years old in my closet.
Okay,
no lie.
There's so many more clothes on the women's side than on the men's side. So I'm also always looking for like 90s style clothes, and this is some BCBG Max Azaria, whatever pants. And so I need to kind of like spruce them up and make sure they're in decent shape. But right now with the young people, 90s is a huge thing, and if it's authentic 90s, they love it. And this is authentic 90s that has been well loved, and we're gonna fix it so it doesn't look as loved.
Reber.
Sandy got this. He just had to have it. And actually, this goes for a decent amount of money because
the boy's got a good eye.
Sammy has the best eye. Sammy and Jacob and Callie, because they've spent their lives in thrift stores and antique shops, they really do have good eyes. This is King Plush. Some plush items go for stupid money,
and some don't sell.
Some don't sell at all. But Sammy's pretty good at picking stuff that sells really well. But this one goes probably the $20 range, somewhere in there, $15, $20 range. And so I think Sammy paid a quarter.
Or 50 cents. That's a medium, so
Maybe
he probably
50
paid 50 cents.
Yeah. So not much. Oh, this is the Wrangler pants.
That's the other pair.
Wrangler pants. I also got these. These are 5.11 tactical.
5.11.
Is that what it is? Is that like a gun name or something?
Yeah, I think so.
I have no idea.
Too bad our oldest son in here. He could answer that question pretty quick. He loves
QPs. He might could fit these. Oh no, they're too short for him. Anyway, so there's these pants, and there are these tactical pants, and they are really well made, and they are really expensive. So they're gonna go for like in the $30, $45 range, which is crazy for a used item of clothes. But I don't set the market price, but I sure do want to keep the market price if it's good. Oh, I was gonna keep these.
Don't look. We're keeping those.
These are 7 jeans. I was gonna keep these. Hooray! For $1. Here you holler. If they don't fit though, they are gonna be sold.
That is the great thing about going out and finding stuff is that books, puzzles, clothes, stuff like that. You know, if we run across something, we're like, hey. Well, matter of fact, tell them where you got the shirt you're wearing.
I got this for $1 at the same sale. And if you saw me at church today, the green shirt I was wearing was also $1 at the same sale. I love dollar clothes. So anyway, I like it when you spend $50 on something and then you get rid of it and I buy it for $1. That's my preference. This is an Alexander Martin shirt, and it goes for a decent amount of money. It's like a golf pattern, but I didn't notice till I got home that it has like this worn patch on it.
Someone else loved it, so.
Somebody really loved it and rubbed their neck a lot. But, so I might not be able to sell this one. I might have to donate this, but for $1, it's fine. But I'm going to put it on there and show that it's worn. Somebody might buy it anyway just because of the pattern.
And we might price it well enough to where.
Yeah, I'm going to price it reasonably. This is a cotton mill shirt, like MILL, And this shirt, this pattern goes for decent money, like 18, 20 some odd dollars.
Paisleys, they're classic.
Paisley, yeah. Well, and it's 100% cotton, and it's some kind of fancy brand that I don't know anything about. This Ralph Lauren, I don't.
So that's what.
Yeah,
That's
I
what you
don't.
recognize.
I don't pick up a whole lot of Ralph Lauren unless it's really cheap, but some of them go for a lot more money than others. This one goes for decent money, and it has
it's
this,
got the
this little
dog.
dog patch on it. And so
I haven't
that,
seen that one before.
yeah, this is the Blake shirt, and it's 100% cotton.
And honestly, I've
It's
got.
in really good shape. So if you're gonna do clothes, you really have to look. I mean, obviously, I failed at that on the collar on the other one, but I was looking for stains and holes, and I wasn't really noticing the collar.
We're learning.
But it's fine. I mean, if you buy something cheap enough, then if you did mess up, it's fine. I
Also,
got
if you buy these IKEA bags, they're fantastic
Yes.
too.
If you're in the resale business, IKEA bags are a gold mine.
Yes.
They
hold a lot of
abuse
weight.
our bags, and I don't know how they hold what they hold, but they do. I mean, you could probably put a car in there and carry it if you could lift it, and they would hold up. They're so good. So I got a bunch of Daniel Cremo shirts, and we love Daniel Cremo, and Will might have to try these on, but these are 55% linen, 45% polyester, and they were all extra large. That's another thing, is that size matters. Like when you're in the resale business, there's a whole bunch of small and mediums and extra smalls. Smalls and extra smalls don't necessarily sell as well as the bigger sizes. So if you're doing like large, extra large, some of the bigger sizes, 3X, 4X, whatever, some of those will sell really fast. So anyway, I'm always looking for extra large because that's just a good thing. So anyway, swanky Daniel Cremo shirt that Wilhelm's gonna try on. And we might sell it later.
Like Daniel makes as good at clothing.
It is.
Really
this
good
is
clothing.
a redhead shirt. So I look for like 100% cotton. I look for like wool, linen, that sort of thing too, because fabric matters for prices. This right here, this is a Zach and Rachel women's shirt, and it's a 3X, and it's good because it has like that longer tail on it. And so like I know that this will sell for decent money. This is going to sell between probably 18, 20 bucks. But when you get those bigger sizes, it makes a difference. So this is a Roundtree and York shirt. I don't always pick those up because they're not, those are kind of, but it depends. So it depends on the pattern, because Roundtree and York is a popular brand. People buy it.
The Dillard's brand.
Yeah, it's a good brand, but it's not necessarily a fast mover on the resale market. And so, but depending on pattern. But this is a good pattern. It's cute and it's trendy. It's kind of on trend right now. So I grabbed it because I knew that would sell well. Here's another Daniel Cremo shirt. No, this is an ROWM. I don't know what brand this is. All I know is it sells for a lot of money. So this goes for like 35, 45 on the 35, 45 resale. From the stuff that I was looking at. Now, of course, there's always going to be people on a video that you're saying, this is what I get for it, and people will come on there and be like, I've never gotten that for that. I don't even know it'll sell for $12, and that's fine. I just know that there are things that I have sold for larger amounts of money. Daniel Cremo, same thing, linen, polyester. Beautiful. So, Wilhelm's going to try that one on too. This is a vintage. This is a vintage Calson shirt, and it's a Canada shirt. So that's gonna go decent. It has a kind of a following where people enjoy that. You like it, you want it. This is a Wrangler rugged wear. It was an extra large. That's why I got it. It's a good pattern. It might not necessarily go for a whole lot of money. It might be like $12, $15.
But if it had the pearl buttons, it would go for more.
If it had pearl buttons.
We're always looking for that.
All day long. Pearl snaps. If you see pearl snaps, just go ahead and get it. This is another Daniel Cremo. So I'm pretty sure some lady cleaned out her husband's closet and was like, here's all your shirts. Because there's a lot of shirts that look similar. And they were all in really great condition.
Someone had a certain style, huh?
Yeah. Same thing. Daniel Cremo. Linen. Polyester. Beautiful. Wilhelm's trying all these on.
Not tonight.
Okay, so these are DKNY jeans in their Soho boot cut. And they're size 6, which I don't always get the smaller sizes, but for $1, I was willing to get this. This is a good brand.
And they look like they're in really good shape.
They're in good shape, and they're just cute. This is an Under Armour shirt.
You better not let Sam Hamm see that.
Oh, dude, I know. I thought
that color, he loves it. Luckily, it's too big for him. Well, it's got a little stain on the front.
It has a stain on it.
I have to wash it.
So I was going to check and see.
It's on the front, too.
Oh, was there?
Yep. Look at the front.
It might have fallen on the floor whenever I was doing stuff. So if I can't get the stain out, Sam Hamm inherited a new shirt that's a little too big for him.
Which is great because he's
Don't you have this shirt?
Do
you have one like this?
I wouldn't like that. Yeah,
Yes,
I like that. I like that style pattern.
I know. This is a Johnston & Murphy. I really think you.
Johnston & Murphy makes some nice stuff too.
It feels nice. It's an extra large.
And I love the collar. The fact that the collar inside's a different color.
Yes, with the blue jean inside.
And it matches the hem of the cuffs too. So.
Yeah. So that's cute. Okay, now this one, I don't normally buy stuff like this, but this was a 4XL. It's a Johnson Comfort Weight shirt.
Let's see that pattern. You got us all waiting.
Ginormous. But I mean, it's a good little shirt.
Truth and Liberty.
Oh. But anyway, it just had. This is something that has a good resale value. So.
Just because something's not our style doesn't mean we won't sell it.
Right. So.
Oh.
This is an old DC Comics.
See?
With a paper tag, not a paper tag, but
with a
cloth tag, which means it's older, vintage, and it's got the Batman on it. And my niece already said she wanted it, and I said, well, I will trade you a whole day's worth of work for it. And she wasn't into that. So she would rather have cash. I said, well, then.
She was our first employee this week since we started
this.
So we paid her to come over and take pictures for our clothes. So she'll be listing all these clothes.
Yes, she will. This is Redhead brand.
Once again.
This is just a good pattern.
That shirt just looks cozy.
Yeah, it looks cozy, and if it doesn't sell, I might decide that it belongs to me. These are Apollo jeans.
That's cool. Look at the butt.
They're 15, 16. Yeah, and look, no, check the fronts. So it's got these little weirdy front pockets. This is like super in style. It's got these crazy bell bottoms with these. So this kind of thing, I always scan it and look to see if it's worth something because there's a lot of people that like this. I need to really turn my Depop thing back on because these kind of clothes would go really well on Depop. It's an auction site, and eBay actually just acquired them. But this kind of thing is kind of retro looking. There's all these kids.
It's pretty cool looking
it.
pants.
They want these retro clothes. And so if it's the original retro thing and not something that's just made to look retro, they love that.
Oh.
Okay, these are Tommy Hilfiger shorts, and I think these are older ones. And they're in great condition, like super cute, great condition.
Yeah, they're so white.
Yeah, they're so white. I know. I looked these over. I was like, that's amazing. I've never had a pair of white, nothing stay white for very long. But also, I do a lot of crazy things. So that's probably that'll go for decent money. It depends on if this is a vintage pattern or not. So I've got to look and kind of do some research on that. This is Old Navy, and I don't normally pick Old Navy up, but this one was 100% lamb's wool. So if it's 100% wool, that's going to sell for decent money. And it's a good color. It's a good pattern. So I just went ahead and snagged that. And that'll go for decent money. I got to get my little fabric shaver out and
clean her up. Yeah.
This is a Harvey Bernard, and it's an extra large, which is why I got it. And it's, ladies love this. They love this type of clothes. And so this will go for a decent amount of money. Like this will go for like between 25 and 45, depending on
condition.
Sold tops. Yeah. So I've got to check that over pretty good because if I'm selling something for a decent amount of money, I want to make sure it's good. And then this is my last one. It's another Zach and Rachel, like the blue and white one. So it's a 2X, and it's in good shape, and it's a good size and all that. So that'll go for $15 to $18. So anyway, pretty cool that I don't know how many items I got here, like 30 items maybe. So let's just say call it $30. and I just need to sell 2 items to get my money back, and then all the rest of it's gravy. So reselling is a wonderful way to make extra money if it's something that you're needing a side hustle. And so you should consider reselling. And then we'll be putting out videos of just what we got, and then we'll be putting out videos of how to do this as a job, because we don't want to just keep this to ourselves. We think that this is a great way for people to make money, and it can fit inside of your life. So anyway, be watching our Happy Hamm Land Hustlin page, and we will have more stuff out soon. Talk to you later. Bye.